Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with part one of a two-part haul, just because I've picked up so much stuff recently and it would just be way too long to put it all in one video. So the next video will be part two of the haul, and today's video we've got bits from Zara and Whistles and Primark and other stories, and then the next part of the video there'll be bits from Topshop and Cars and H&M. I think I might even have H&M today. I can't remember, but I've split it up into two lots of different shops. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please do give me a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel, and just let's get started. I'm literally picking in no particular order because I've just got so much stuff, so I'm just gonna keep going. First up, I have this lovely little leopard print pleated skirt from Zara. So I realised in my wardrobe I didn't have a lot of skirts, and I used to be a lot of a skirt wearer, and I started getting lots and lots of dresses. And I don't have many skirts at all for separate dressing, which I really like. So I thought this season, you know, longer skirts are in, like midi skirts are really on trend, which I really like. I think because I'm tall I can get away with it with it looking quite flattering and not sort of cutting off at a bad place on my leg. So I thought, why not get a couple of pleated skirts, which you're going to see more of those in this haul. So this one, I really liked the print. You know, I'm not much of a print person, but I do like animal print, and I thought the colour level of this print's really nice. I like the tone because some animal prints can be a little bit dodgy, and I love the pleatedness of it, and I could just see myself wearing this with a black, you know, knit in the autumn winter. So this one was it says €29.95, so I'm guessing it was £29.99. And that's going to be a little staple that's taken me through the season, and I also could actually wear this in spring summer as well. So then next up are these snazzy gold shoes. You know me, I love a glove shoe and I love a snazzy shoe, so together it makes these. So these are from Zara as well. They were £29.99, and they will go with so many of my outfits, especially because my outfit palette tends to be quite neutral. It will be nice just to throw in some metallics, and I love metallics for autumn winter particularly. I am going to be throwing those into my colour palette for autumn winter, both gold metallics and silver metallics mainly. So I don't actually have anything gold metallic, I always tend to go with silver, so I'm really happy with these, and I can't wait to wear these. So I like tailored dressing, I like a lot of tailored style trousers, and I do have an affinity for pinstripes. So these I picked up at Zara too. Sorry, they're a little bit creased, so they've just got this turn up at the bottom. They're in this kind of grey colour, two pockets at the back, kind of like a stretchy waist. I got these in an XL. These were £29.99. The fabric actually feels quite nice. It's quite drapey and quite soft, which I really like. And I just thought, again, this would be really nice for that sort of masculine tailoring, which I am all about. So next up is one of those pieces that everyone talks about in classic piece for a wardrobe. I have got a couple of white shirts, but I thought I'd invest in this one as well, simply because I like the fact that it's got no collar. So I love the way a white shirt looks, but I really hate collars, especially sort of those cotton collars that kind of sit up funny, you get your makeup on them, really annoying. So this was kind of like the best of both worlds. It's a classic white shirt with these super cool oversized cuff buttons, which I absolutely love. So I love little details like this on very simple pieces of clothing. So this is like my perfect white shirt. Cool detail on the cuff, no collar, and it's quite flattering for my bigger bust to have a v-neck. So this was a really lovely piece. It's very long line. And I just really like it. I think it's going to be, again, a really nice minimal outfit with some black trousers, maybe my gold shoes. Just a really nice piece to have in my wardrobe. And this one was £29.99 as well. I might not go through all the prices. I might just list everything down below just to make it a lot quicker. So if you've seen my previous video, which is my lookbook, my tonal dressing lookbook, you would have seen these trousers. So these were also from Zara. I love the colours. So as I've been thinking about my autumn winter wardrobe, I've been thinking about colours I'm going to drop into the wardrobe. So my staple colours in my wardrobe, as I've said before, are navy, black, white and grey. So for this autumn winter, I have popped in camel and this olive green because I love this colour that's out there at the moment for autumn winter, this trend colour. So the trend colours I've dropped into my wardrobe are camel for autumn winter, this olive green, metallics as I've said to you, and I'm toying with carrying in that dusky pink that I had in for spring summer into the wardrobe as well, just to add a little bit of lightness into my autumn winter wardrobe. And then I was also toying with a little bit of maybe adding rust in there, but we'll see, because I don't want too much colour into the wardrobe. But anyway, back to the trousers. This is the olive green that I love. I love the drapey nature of these trousers. Again, they've got a nice comfortable elasticated back. They've got just a button and fly detail at the front, 2 jet pockets at the back, and cuff detail again at the bottom. And I just really like the way they hang. They're super nice. They're going to be really easy to style up with black, with grey, even with navy, with camel, with white, with everything. So yeah, these are the perfect trousers. I got these in an XL, and I love them. So as I said to you, I love pinstripe, and these trousers are no exception. So these are a slightly more rigid weight fabric even than the other ones I've just shown you. What I liked about these as well is the interesting cuff details. So you've got the flat cuff at the front, and then you've got the ruched back, which I thought was quite cute. I like this tie detail. It's just something a little bit different, more like a jogger styling of trouser. And the pinstripe is really quite subtle, which I like as well. It's got pockets, you know me, I'm a fan of pockets on everything. And yeah, I just thought these again would be really easy to style up with that kind of masculine styling, or maybe going for a more sports luxe look. So I can definitely see me wearing these with my white trainers and a nice cozy grey knit. Absolutely love. So my final piece from Zara is this it's not really neoprene, but that's the only way I can describe it. If I hold the fabric forward, you might be able, if I hold the dress forward, you might be able to see the fabric. So it's that kind of shiny, really soft, kind of neoprene type fabric. And I love this dress. I've worn it so many times already. It was only £15.99 from the TRF range. And I really like it. It's very me. It doesn't actually have any pockets on this one, but it's very oversized. It's just something I can absolutely throw on and style up with trainers, style up with shoes, style up with boots. I can just wear this as that black dress that I can just style up anyway, really. I like the fact that it's got, again, a v-neck. I'm trying to go for a little bit more v-necks. I'm saying that now I've got this round neck on. But just to not be afraid of my bosoms, because I always try to hide them. So it's quite flattering to have the V, and I like the way the seam detail here is very, very flat. And it's just a really, really lovely dress. So they have this in 2 colours. I have it in, I think, the olive green and the black, but you know me, had to get the black. So actually, let me break up the haul a little bit from clothing. Let's go to some shoes. So I've got 2 pieces from Other Stories. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'd know I've also got a coat from Other Stories, but I had to exchange the size, and they didn't have the size in store, so I have ordered it online. So you'll see that in a future video, because I went winter coat shopping a couple of days ago and loved it. Oh, I love this season so much. So anyway, back to shoes. These are from Other Stories. So I've been watching a lot of videos, as I've also told you about, on capsule wardrobes, and really just thinking about your wardrobe in a different kind of way. And when I was looking through my wardrobe and seeing what I had and getting rid of a lot of things, I realised I didn't actually have a very basic shoe, believe it or not. I have a lot of very different types of shoes, but I don't have this basic shoe, and it was a black pump. Just a simple black shoe. So I don't tend to dress very corporately for work, just because I am lucky enough to work in the creative industry where I can kind of just wear what I like, which is great. But there are going to come times when I do need to have a smart shoe like this, whether it's for a meeting or just because it suits that kind of dressing that I do like mostly, which is masculine tailoring. So these were from Other Stories, and they were £65. I got them with a 10% off code for joining up with the newsletter in store. So they look like this, and what I love about them is they have a very sensible heel that look just this high. So you know me, I'm not a very high heel wearer, so these are just perfect. I can see myself walking around work in these, and then similarly going for dinner and drinks with them, and just being able to wear them pretty much all day if I need to. Perfect size heel, and oh, I just love the smell of leather. Ooh, so nice. Yeah, and I think it was just a really great buy. So it was more of a practical buy in terms of these ones. And obviously if I'm going to get a sensible pair of shoes, I need to combat that with a crazy pair of shoes. Now these aren't actually that crazy, they're just very me. I have a pair of silver shoes from Zara, which I've seen better days now. I wore them to death over the last couple of years, and they needed replacing. So I got these ones instead from other stores as well. I really like the fact that they have a black sole, because my other Zara ones have a white sole. So I'm kind of so happier with the black sole. I think it will go with a lot more of what I wear. With black, black tights and dresses, skirts, trousers, that kind of thing. I like the rounded front. I think my other silver ones are slightly more pointed. Really, they seem really heavy duty. Very jazz shoeish. I can't wait to wear these. I just think they're super fun. And yeah, I'm really happy with those. So please excuse this tiny mark on my t-shirt. I have taken a sneaky sip of water and clearly missed my mouth. So hopefully that will dry as we move on. So one skirt from Whistles, which again, so as I said to you about my shoes, my black pumps being a staple piece in my wardrobe that I didn't have, this was the second one. So I talked to you about wanting to wear a few more skirts, and I realised I didn't have a classic black skirt. Now, I am not really much of a pencil skirt wearer, just because of my, not just really my shape, but just I don't really wear very high heels or high heels often. So I think pencil skirts look amazing when you're wearing them with heels and with a top or shirt tucked in. That's not really my style, so I prefer to wear shorter skirts when it comes to, yeah, just skirts in general. Shorter skirts or midi skirts, so that are not pencil shaped. So I didn't realise I didn't have a black skirt in my wardrobe, and I think I'd mentioned this to you in another haul. I tried to buy one from ASOS and I wasn't really loving it, so I sent it back. I have found the dream, and it was actually on sale at Whistles. So it's this one here. Now I hope you can see that detail just at the front, which I really like, because it's quite it's a little bit more demure, I guess, having that front flap detail there, just hiding a bit more of my leg, which I like. The fabric quality is so heavy, you can't see that from the camera, but it's super heavy, which I'm also really happy with. The quality is amazing on this skirt. This is just everything I was looking for in a black skirt, so I'm really, really, really happy with it. I love the kind of geometric shaping of it as well. And the length is perfect for what I was looking for. So this was on sale. I kept the tag so I could see. So it was initially £110, then it went down to 65, and then it went down again to 40. So that is a bargain if ever I saw one. I'm so happy with it. It's a great skirt, and I can see this being in my wardrobe for many, many years to come. Now on to Primark. So I have got a few bits from Primark actually in Edinburgh. So we went to Edinburgh about 2 weeks ago for the festival, and it was really, really great, and we managed to squeeze in some time to shop, which was even better. So they actually have a Primark. It's not new anymore. I say new because I went to uni there. We didn't have a Primark when I was at uni, but now we do. So to me it's new, but to Edinburgh folk it's probably not new. But it's really nice. It's absolutely massive. What I love about it is just the space. It's very spacious. It's actually a pleasant place to shop, which those two words don't normally go together with Primark. Primark and pleasant don't go together, but it's so nice. So much space on the floor. There's toilets on every floor, which is amazing. Well, maybe not every floor, but on menswear there was, and in women's wear there was, which is so amazing, because you do spend a lot of time in Primark. So it's great to have toilets there. And I just really loved it. So I was able to sort of go through everything and pick up a few bits that I felt would fit into what I'm looking for autumn winter 16. I've talked to you about my love for metallics and incorporating those into my wardrobe this season, and also my love for pleated skirts. So what better than a metallic pleated skirt? So I really love this. I could see myself wearing this on Christmas parties in December. I could also see myself just kind of really keeping it quite casual and wearing it with just a black knit and some trainers. But it's just really nice. I think it's a little bit sheer, so I might need to wear a slip in there with it. I think it's a little bit see-through, or maybe it's just me being paranoid. But yeah, it's a midi length. It's just got this elastic waistband, and it was £13. So please say it has been a trend for a little while, through spring summer 16. And you've seen it a lot in play suits, in jumpsuits, in trousers, and in tops. So I just picked up both these two Please Say tops from Primark. They were both £8 each. Again, in my lookbook, you would have seen me piece the Zara green trousers with this top from Primark, and I just think it was a really lovely top. I wanted to get to delve a little bit into the plissé world, but found the trousers very difficult to wear for myself and to style. It's not really my style, so I was really happy to get this trend covered in a top. It hangs really nicely. You know, I like a little bit of a looser styling. I don't like anything clinging onto my lumps and bumps, so I got this one in a size 18 just because Primark sizing is quite kaput sometimes, and I like a bit of a looser fit, and actually got this one in a size 20 just because, again, I like things to be a little bit looser, but yeah, I just think they were both great for £8. Oh, it's dried. Okay, so finally we have a few bits from H&M. Apologies in advance, there's no bright colours here. It's pretty much me following the same formula throughout the video and thinking very much of my winter wardrobe and keeping that formula very tight and cohesive. So we have this black pleated skirt, a little bit longer in length. It feels lovely. It's not silk, but it is down that ilk. I don't think it's silk. I think it would be more expensive if it was silk, but let's just have a look if I can find the care label. No, it's polyester, but it feels like silk. It's just a really nice fabric. Again, it's standard midi length, slightly bigger pleats than the pleats I've shown you in my other skirts, elasticated waist. I mean, what more can I say? I have just like, again, I was thinking about wearing this with very chunky knits, and then similarly wearing it further down the line with lighter weight tops. But yeah, it's a really lovely skirt. I think it was about £25. Yeah, £24.99. I got this one in a size 14. So I got two of these, one in black and one in blue, one in navy. So it's just this lighter weight. The weight of this knit is slightly lighter, a little bit finer rib, which is great for transitional. It's not super heavy, but it still keeps you warm. I got both of these in a medium, and it's just their basic section, kind of like not batwing, but there's no seam here, and I like that in knitwear. Top, so this was in navy, and I got this one in black, which I have already worn, and they're just really nice lightweight pieces for transitional, but also for winter if it's not super cold. And it's nice to be able to wear a finer knit. For myself particularly, I don't like wearing chunky knits just because I'm a little bit chunky myself, so I don't need extra layers, so I like wearing slightly finer knitwear. And especially when you're layering undercoats and things like that, I do not need that extra bulk. So these were perfect, and as I said, I like them, so I got them in the two colours. I hope you enjoyed part one of the haul. I just thought it'd be better to do it this way just because we don't want a super long video with all the stuff I have picked up. But this is me just kind of really building it up for my autumn winter wardrobe, and I've had a lot of the same stuff for a very long time just because I haven't been in a position to buy some new bits for quite some time, and now things have got a bit better, so I'm able to invest a bit more in my clothing, which I'm really happy about. So this is just me building up my autumn winter 16 wardrobe with some staples and some trend pieces, and really hoping that I can carry that on going forward, so I'm not you know, buying too much throughout the year. So it's kind of like buy loads now and then just drip feed pieces as the rest of the season goes on. Coming up in part two, I've actually written it down here, we have some bits from Topshop, Uniqlo, Adidas trainers that I've got, some Etsy shoes that I've also got, some bits from M&S and from COS, and some makeup bits. So do stay tuned for part two. I think they'll either be up next week, or I'll have a video in between this and then have that off after that video. So let me know if you do really want to see part two straight away. I'll upload it then. Okay, so I'll stop rambling now and I'm going to go off and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Well, what I can do in the rain. Take care. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.